Greetings! We are alive again! And tonight we're playing something called In Other Waters. And it's by the same devs as Citizen Sleeper. It's a previous game of theirs. I heard good things about it. And we are going to boot it up. I have hiccups. And as you can see, the menu is in the same style, which is pretty great. Baikal. If you hear random like chairs being dragged and stuff, I'm sorry, my neighbors lately have been real loud. It sucks. Oh, something happened. Nighttime light is going to be more restricted than used to, but you're resourceful, I know you. I'm sorry, Oki, but I can't let them find you. I can't lose everything we have achieved here. It's more... Hello? Someone there? This is Dr. Ellery Vass. I urgently need all systems of this suit activating. Being locked out. I'm 20 meters below the surface here. Say again. This is Dr. Ellery Vass. Can any operator personas on this suit please respond? Alright, good. Operator, activate all systems. File authorization granted. Okay, scan and topography, results coming through. Looking good. Yeah. Interesting. Heading. I'm seeing the heating panel coming online. Excellent. Okay, good. The panel is active. Current readings of 20 meters. Interesting interface so far. Okay. Utilities available. Let's see. Sampling, sample storage, terminal and retrieval soon to be installed. Power panel is activating. Plenty of juice. Oxygen panel is up, and rebreather functioning. I'm off reserve oxygen now. So, like... You don't seem to know what you're doing. No, I don't. You're not an operator, are you? I don't know, maybe not. Then, what are you? Why are you still in this suit? Help me out there. I would like to help you. I knew there was something strange about this suit when I got inside. It looks decades old. Look, we don't have time for this. So, whatever program or system you are, I need you to work with me. You seem to respond to voice commands, so that's a start. We need to head north. I'll explain once we're going, but right now, I'm blocked out on half the systems of the suit. Someone, somehow, has written the permissions to only respond to internal messaging. That means you. So I'm going to need you to take control. Let's get moving. Take me north, into the reef. Okay. Please. Steep rocks will rise up towards the surface. On either side of the floor is a layer of pale sand. Good. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Let's keep heating north. A boulder fills the passage, blocking out the warm light of Gliese 667, CC's 3 stars. Trinary system? Wow. Okay. Let me drink some water. Let's jump over the age game. I'm gonna be doing a lot of reading and lots of drinking and lots of word fumbling. See, gully opening. Here the passage opens out back into the dapple light on the reef's shallows. EV. Ooh, I can zoom. Okay. Of currents. Softly flowing water is filled with glittering particle of organic matter, signs of rich and thriving life all around. Look, in the water are those spores? And those stalks to the west, they look like huge fungi. This is unbelievable. Actual alien life. How could Mina have kept this place a secret? Saw her notes at the base when I landed. Some telltale signs on approach, but it is. The first extraterrestrial life humanity has ever discovered. I can't believe it. Damn, okay. Can I maybe take samples? Can I take samples? Strange stalks. Beds of these creatures cut the pale rocks. Are these plants or animals? They are unlike any earth coral sponge. Go there, maybe. What were those creatures? We're hitting them on the stalks. Quickly, try to get a scan. Scan? Okay, how? How do I get a scan? How do I get a scan? Fungal creature made up of a series of stalks and plates attached to the rock. Oh, these stalks are beautiful. I wonder how they feed, how they grow, how they communicate. This place, this planet, it needs to be studied. Keep scanning creatures and I'll keep notes. Once we gather enough data, I can name and log each species, no matter what happens there. This is vital work. It looks like I can't get any of that stuff done. Okay. This creature's external membrane appears to be made of layers of chitin, like earth arthropods or fungi. Stalk patch. The stalks here are furred with spores which appear to have drifted down from the northern part of the reef. Oh, okay, blocked. These stalks are covered in spores of all sizes. Perhaps we can sample one of the larger ones? And position. You'll have to take the sample. Open up the sampling utility. Okay. Fungal. We've got one. Biological samples are vital tools for analyzing and understanding creatures. But this suit should also allow you to deploy any sample back into the ocean. How about you test it out? And drag it over to the central compass. Okay. Hey, huh. Great! That's working as it should. Look, those creatures are coming from the spores. Why these ones in particular, I wonder? Perhaps different spores can carry different compounds, each for a specific purpose or message. What do you think? Would a spore be a way of communicating between different colonies? Could be. Isn't that strange? Fungi on Earth from Earth was of a change. Maybe these stalks are the same. Anyway, sorry, I'm not sure why Let's keep moving. Hello, I'm underwater. Please help me. No, I will not help you, sorry. Oh, creature. Agile creature. Striped with luminous colors, this flexible... Oh, whoa, there's are such lovely creatures, and so colorful too. I started logging my observations. Right. Striped with luminous colors, these flexible, flapping creatures move rapidly through the water with little effort. You see a complete pattern of contracting and expanding slits in this stalk's membrane, mouths or sensing organ. That's pussy, babe. This huge rock sits among layers of lichen. Could it have been thrown there during a volcanically active period in the plant's history? These colonies are producing a shifting hum. Perhaps it is a form of communication between individuals. I'm seeing spores entering and exiting the slits on the surface of the stalk. Something's being exchanged. Colonies seem to be broken up into individual patches and then larger groups over a wide area. Okay, fungal creature which communicates through sound and spores. Oh, I'm uploading my initial notes. Let's call these reef stalks. We can classify the species into the lab. Ooh, sampling available. So what's up, Vex? Hungry. Damn, eat something, bitch. Alright. Looks like the same stuff. Pinch. Oh, new creature. These creatures appear to maneuver with a series of siphon jets concealed beneath their folded mantles. They are incredibly fast. Flitting around the reef, these creatures actually stalk spores with great enthusiasm. Is there a primary food source? These creatures aggressively pursue certain spores but ignore others completely. Can they detect differences in the mineral content? Ooh. Hey, can I ask you something? I worked with AI programs before, but you aren't like them. They are predictable, programmatic, dull. Their intelligence allows them to log and process data, that's all. But you're different. I feel like you are alive. You understand what I'm saying? Yes? Then you are different. I'm glad I'm not just imagining it. But what are you? And what are you doing in this suit? I don't know. Long rift. Strong current. Okay, yeah, I can't go there yet. The static creature made up of one huge flexible stalk. Oh, these huge stalks are incredible. Each one a vertical ecosystem. They are leaking spores into the water as the fruiting bodies attach their skin bloom. Many stalks are leaking particles into the water as they sway. Are those spores or something else? Oh, you see that? The stalks responded to our movement. They extended as we passed through the arch. Perhaps it was the sound we made when we moved through? We should be careful not to get trapped in here. The suit's power capacity is limited. Ooh, scary. Heating of the stalk's membrane is very hard, but flexibility is given by a surface of overlapping plates. Okay. Look over to the southwest. That stalk is totally calcified. So we got a good sample candidate. Ritur. But, Stalk. Distinctive hum. This creature must be related to the other stalks to the reef, but seem to be have separate purpose to the lower beds. Stalk looks dead. But on the same sampling panel, and we can extract some of the outer main brain. Okay, so the kidney appears to be hardened with calcium carbonate. That could be useful if we need to boost our power. This suit is able to metabolize organic compounds to produce fuel. Just drag them to the power panel. This suit displays how much oxygen or power each sample can produce. No point in wasting important samples. These, we can keep one sample so we can analyze it back to the base, and use the other one for a power boost. Oh, okay. Criatura. Agile creature. The relationship between these creatures and the stalk is unclear, but they camouflage themselves among the amber colonies. Safe to assume that the singing of these stalks relates to communication between the colonies seen elsewhere on the reef. Uh-oh. Bad. Cavern edge. Hold on, let me just... Okay, I don't think I can be going down there, right? Hi. Yeah. Not worth it. Oh fuck, what the hell? Hmm. Oh? I get out of here then. Can't get out. Hey, how the fuck do I get out? Sure. Patchy sunlight coming through the broken cover surface enough to allow stocks to grow here. That's what they require. Tall, bubble-coated stalk which sits among reef stalk colonies. Oh, these tall stalks seem to watch over the smaller colonies. Are still logging notes. Sampling available. Ooh, stick now. These gaseous bubbles are intriguing. The interior gas is an elevated pressure. If this membrane is ruptured, the stack would squish as it depressurized. This part of the stock communication system was seen across the reef? Wait, I have an idea. Try deploying one by that block, the tunnel over there. I want to see how their stocks react. Just throw one over there. I can't talk. I don't know. You'd think that after like, I don't know, man, 3 years almost of streaming, I would be good at reading stuff aloud, but I'm not. Water. La la. La 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 la. Let's see. They retracted. These bubbles must be some kind of signal system. I'll call them shrill sacks for that squeak. We can use them to get through the heavy growth ahead. Let's get moving. So I guess you're wondering where we are heading. There's a way station just north of here. On a finger on this reef. I want you to find it. My shuttle touched down just hours ago at a floating research base to the south. That's where I found this suit. I'm here looking for a Dr. Mine Nomura, chasing a message all the way from Earth. I sound mad coming out here to a planet in the tail of Scorpius just to follow a message. Wait, you do know where we are, don't you? No. But how? We're on Glee 667cc, a supposedly unremarkable world. If it wasn't for all this life. Somehow, the exoplanet extraction corps must have passed it by. How did Mina know how to come here? Oh my god, I can't read, I swear to god. Is that why she contacted me? To verify her discovery? Then where is she? Look, let's find that way station. Then I can start piecing together what's going on. Ugh. I'm intrigued. Stalks of this kind of seem to produce different bubbles depending on the nearby stalks. They are the protectors of the colonies. Ooh. I can't help but feel some insane process is shaping the growth patterns on this reef. What invisible borders am I crossing? Sphinx stalk sits among a bed of other growths, exuding bright bubbles through the spores. Creature! Large stalks which sway, producing a distinct hum. I've named these sing stalks for that strange hum they produce. What is its precise function, I wonder? Lashes sits alone away from the lower beds. Shell creature. Mobile creature with a large translucent shell and 4 swimming appendages. This creature has such beautiful translucent shells. I'll start logging data on them as soon as we find it. Rapid growing motion. Shell creature. These creatures glide among the reef stalks with great care and precision. They appear to be grazing on them. Okay, 1 second. From the stream, I must. Please tell people I'm streaming and playing video games. Oh my god. The heck. Alright, back to the game. I've been there. I think I've been there. Right, the shrill sax. There we go. Oh. Creatures target these tall stalks directly, perhaps because they keep them away from the other softer stalks nearby. Softer, I mean, fuck. Bubbles like huge pearls. See. Delicate set of feeding appendages beneath the creature's shell seem to scrape the outer membrane of the stalks away. Okay. I'm going to call these signal stalks, for the signalling role they play in the stalk ecology. Wow, signalis reference? What the fuck? Okay. Creature. Occasionally, when the creature scrapes the stalks so aggressively, they retract and let out a defensive signal to nearby colonies. Oh, I'm full, okay. There seems to be some tolerance for the creature scraping by the stalks. They only warn the creature when it cuts too deep. Oh. They're like a maintenance creature, some kind of like symbiotic relationship in a way. Stalk Scraper. Large creature with a translucent shell and joint legs. Named him Stalk Scraper for obvious reasons. You can check my notes back at the base. Hiccups. Another smaller spotted variant of the creature, another species, or perhaps sexual dimorphism. It might be males. Damn, the males are clowns. Spore Catcher. Agile, jet-propelled creature with colorful mantles. I'm going to call these spore catchers as they are so geared to gather the stalk spores. Alright, they feed on the spores. We're through. This place is overwhelming. So many new species. This is the Central Reef. I saw Minai's maps that the shelf flattens out here. The outcrop. The water beneath this outcrop was cool, oceanic. Soft currents scraped the sand away from the rock. Wow, I completely made up a new phrase. What the fuck? Not only I am fumbling my words, but I completely make shit up. I'm so sorry for my fucking neighbors. I don't know why they've been so noisy lately. Oh my god, I'm going to kill them. They've been playing music past fucking midnight and shit. There it is! I see the way station ahead. Way station, set up by Minai Nomura. Seen better days, but it still functions beneath the coating of stocks. This place is looking a little worse for wear. Let me see if I can find an access port. Minai never did take care of her equipment. Some things never change. Sorry. Give me a sec. I'm just trying to... Got it! Okay, we should be able to access any data store here. Just open a terminal and take a look. Let's see, spoofing user, Dr. Minai Nomura. Last access history clear. Logs have been cleared. I expect that. The secrecy Minai seems to be operating under. But the map data mentions something Minai calls the bloom. Out across the Northern Rift. It's been going back and forth to something there, studying it. A unique species, perhaps? Minai, what are you doing here? Why were you keeping this discovery from the world? From me? I'm talking to myself again, or to whatever you are. Sorry, I don't mean... Let's head back to the research base. I need to think. Space station operational when you can call this... We can call in the base retrieval drone from the utility panel. Someone will be able to pick us up from any area we've got map data for. Head to the base. I've got a lot to figure out. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm liking this setup. Hey, are you back online? Pretty sure work for a biologist, if I do say so myself. Looking at a strange casing of yours to the base took some work. And the OS does not play nicely with whatever you are. But you should have access to subsystem of the SAC now. Minai looks to have repurposed some of them, so not everything is functional. Comms are shot. The radio is only partially working and one of the retrieval drones is missing. But I've booted up the dive-based mapping systems and sample storage. The lab is also online. Analysis tools and integrated taxonomy for logging creatures. Take a look! I already logged the creatures we discovered on last dive. For any logged creature, I'll also put some sample requests in the taxonomy entries. Fulfill the requests, just find and transfer the samples into the lab, then analyze them. I can use that data to add to the creature study. We need to register these species. Head down to the lab level and take a look. Also mark samples requests from the dive map. That way we can grab key samples for our studies while we're out in the ocean. We're going back out soon. While you were offline, I put a signal, a suit transponder. You can see the location on the dive map. I want to find it. A suit transponder means a suit, and a suit means Minai. I'll need your help. The suit takes both of us to pilot it, and it's the only one I got. Once we're done exploring the base, load into the dive map, we can head from here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Minai is gone. It's left behind one hell of a mess. Space is falling apart, cannibalized to build way stations out in the ocean. Communications are raised, sliced away, life support failing. Where did she even commandeer this research base from? There's no way Baikal would have supplied it willingly after what she did to them. What did she call me out here for? To witness her disappearance? Or did she simply want me to encounter? She did. The impossible life of this ocean. Could have gone ignored for hundreds of years of exploration and conquest. There are too many questions to even begin. All I can do is keep an account of what happens here. So that if I can't answer these questions, someone else might. It'll be weeks, maybe months until the next ship passes close enough to pick up my transponder. Till then, I'm alone. This place is unbelievably important. Our first contact of life beyond Earth, but something else is happening here too. And I need to know what it is. Okay. Like. Animalia novi, fungi novi, plantae novi. Biomecia, soft body, spore catcher. Spore catchers are small, soft-bodied creatures which move quickly. Okay, that's the little weird fish-like creature. I'm not gonna read everything aloud because I will get, like, exhausted very easily. And you don't wanna keep hearing me fumble every single fucking word I'm reading aloud. Arthropelta. So, like, how do I put the samples in? Cracking my knuckles, sorry. How do I put the samples in again? Oh, there you go. Explore. Okay. Meaning a complex cocktail of minerals and compounds. Circular gas-filled membrane produced by stalks. Behavior. Let's see. Analysis of the unique chemical compounds. coating of mucus. Around a pressurized mix of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Huh. So like CO2, maybe? It's CO2, okay. Station process. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's go dive then. Here? I'm itchy. Love is in the air. Wrong. Gas leak. Let's see. This is where we are right now. Transitioning. Oh, transitioning. Stock is leaking spores from our waste inside. I get across the soft end by the currents coming from the east reef. Oh, I've been streaming for almost an hour. Let me just... Hold on a second. There we go. I'm gonna maybe have to fucking file a complaint to my neighbors because what the fuck is happening? I mean, for now they stopped, but... noises. I don't like them noises. Ew, what the fuck? Is that like a fucking spam message on Tumblr? Get the fuck away from me, bro. Okay, first I'm gonna fucking delete your message from my inbox, and now I'm gonna block you, buddy. And also signal as fucking spam. Goodbye. Go away. Fucking spam bot. Alright, back to it. Hold on a second. I forward. Did I even reblog my fucking post? I don't know. I'm just gonna do it out of doubt. Instead of a shelf is sliced by the planet's oceanic currents. Look at those flecks of organic material. They are being cycled back into the reef's ecosystem, drifting from an unseen place out in the ocean. Must be part of some vast process. Do you think we'll ever understand the cycles of the ocean? Maybe. We need to study them. I hope so too. It's just so intimidating. Entire plan of life and just us to study it. Impressive. The split in the shelf is incredibly wide and deep. Those currents would smash us up against the rocks if we surmounted the flow. We're going to need better equipment if we want to cross that monster. Yeah, okay. No, it doesn't do anything. Wood stalk. These stalks bulge out from their bases, forming rounded pulsing growths that look like a switch. I've started logging in data on these strange inflated sacs. They look ill. Microbial. The membrane of these stalks is thin enough to be translucent in area, stretch and breaking whatever is inside. Ooh. Hiccups. And there a bullet stalk. When alarm, these stalks burst open, releasing their toxin contents into the water. Could they be defended themselves? Or shrill sax, I guess. Okay. Another one. Pulsing, pumping rhythm on the stalks. Contraction suggests that some process. I don't know if it's necessary to continue to grab them. Already got a couple here. Oh, new. Go back to the base. To see the new stuff. Moving around. The base. Northern taxonomy is found. Fuck. Not done analyzing them yet. This game has a nice atmosphere, despite it being, like, very simplistic. Nice. Let me just sit up. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, real sex, right? Oh no, broccoli. Great, now it has plenty of these microbial colonies. We need to get on with finding that suit transponder. Let's head up to the East Reef. East Reef, huh? There you go. Reef bloat. Large blue stalks that burst easily, expelling the toxic microbes held inside the bodies. That's enough data for the log and classify these inflated stalks. I'm going to call them reef bloats. Well, that's technically not the east we're going to, but we're exploring a bit. Fuck. Oh, stuff. I heard something. Ritur. Oh, egg! Finally getting some eggs. Eggy. I went back. Okay. So the east next. Reef bloat. Okay. Toxic microbial colony found inside blood stocks. Or catcher taxon. Oh, let me see. Oh, look at that thing! We actually get pictures of those guys. iPhone flaps. Like some kind of like mollusk. Like some kind of cephalopod. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really cool. Wow, we're making progress. Yeah, there. But I need to upgrade my stuff a bit, don't I? Try going south a bit. Is there no way to go south? Something. Feature. Oh, something happened. You don't like that? I'm destroying their environment. Ugh, sneezed. This is new, I think. Oh, I already got that, I think. Yeah, stock spore. I'm confused, Daddle. Can't go there though. Yeah, current. You're here, that's the thing. Confused. Right. Okay, maybe some progress being done. What? What about the dials? Oh, that's new. There you go, there you go, there you go. Progress. Wait, you haven't been watching the whole time? What? It's been there. There we go. Progress. That's the entire gameplay, is the thing. That's the whole gameplay, that's it. It's just dials. Let's Let's make our way east to the source of that transporter signal. I don't know what to expect if the transporter is Minai's. There's some history between us, but I haven't seen her in years, not since... Look, you don't need to worry about it. Let's just find her. Okay. Let's go on adventure! There, look! A cave entrance! Head into the side of the rift. It should allow us to bypass the rift. Although I'm not sure where we will emerge. Okay. Okay, vector blocked. And let's go down. We reblogged stuff again. What the hell? I'm getting pinged everywhere on the Discord. The Discord. From these hollow structures in the caverns, huh? Or how does the stock survive without sunlight? Maybe they're fed by the forest above. What do you think? Yeah, it could be some kind of like root system. Makes sense. A network colony is tunneling through the entire shelf. Some shrill sack. Could be useful. Shrill sack again? Oh! New stuff. Yeah, that's new. That's new. Okay, new thing. Yeah. Sporing stock. Dome stalks are pumping out clouds of short-lived spores. Spores are different. The stalks nearby seem to be stimulated by them. Spores be used to make stalk extend or to bring them out of hiding? To test them out on a retracted colony. Like other stalk spores, which is fine until they settle, the spores from the stalk is sold in moments after they are released. These spawning stocks seem to require very particular conditions to grow. I've seen so few elsewhere on the reef. Another rift. Let me cross it. The current here is so strong. I figured. Look! Those stalks in the cave mouth. They're retracted. Perhaps we could make them extend. They would block the current? Okay. Yeah, that worked. They block the current. These spores encourage them to extend and fill the tunnel. With these Soof spores, we can control the stalks to our advantage. This will be useful. Yay! Let's unnaturally affect the ecosystem. There's a definite correlation between struggling stalk colonies and these sporing stalks. Are they helping support these colonies? In the rift! I check a stalk colony. If we can get them to extend and provide shelter from the current. Shit. Wrong thing. Fuck. Okay, I still have a... Let me head back. Take some extra samples. I need them eventually for studying. Deep rift. Okay. We're across. Thank you, Stalks. Oh, and thank you to you too. White petals, creature. Gray, white petals appear to be photosynthetic plants. Oh, these are beautiful plants. Single petals shifting in the sunlight. Let's start logging some data on them. Feels so good to be out in the sunlight again. Let's head northeast along this finger of the reef. Just where it's at the tip. Around together forming fields of blooms, all angled towards the sun. Stalks are twisted together into a huge canopy. Incredible! They're pulsing on the spools across the surface. Okay. These canopies are spectacular. I'll start logging observation. Let's see what we can find out about them. It seems to be shimmering as it's twisted and open. Okay. One. Much lighter than the other stalks, they glow pale yellow in the light of glees. Big clump of pollen in the lower part. I have any why cannot be considered that the stalks that twist around strange or grow. White single petals plants. Or their hues. Going to name these plants shimmer blooms for the way they catch in the sunlight. I wish I could share this discovery with Minai. There's so much to say. Plant! Reef cap. Alright, new thing. They're strong resemblances to the terrestrial mushrooms. I'm going to call them reef caps. Oh, canopy. This canopy has many gaps between these higher stalks and something has fallen out of being removed. Ugh. Is that a way station ahead? I mean, I must have built them all across the reef. Yay, way stations. Finding stuff. Table stock. Wearing canopies of stalks entwined around rib groves to pulse out the spores as mail open. I've named these table stalks after the table colors to remind me of. I'll log my notes back at the base. Stretch. Oh, hello, Silver. Stretch my leggies and hydrate. Damn, you want me to piss? Fuck, my moths are trying to kill me. There we go. Hello, Silver. How you doing? Exploring the alien oceans. You're making bread? Nice. The law suggests Minaya was using this as some kind of staging ground for expeditions for the drop-off. I was looking for something out in the ocean, something deep from the descent she logged there. Minaya doesn't do things at random. The way stations, research base, this is calculated. I feel like we're already 10 steps behind her, and we barely even started. Let's get to that suit transporter. It isn't far from there. We head straight north to the shelf's edge. It should be there. Then it won't let me refill my power. I mean, we should be close, so. Oh, in game, damn! I can't believe you're not making real bread. The West has fallen. Can't make bread anymore because of woke. Strong current. Soup spore. Sure, why the fuck not? Something at the edge. Is that? It's definitely Minae's suit. No, Minae. Surely she isn't. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. I want to take a look at this. Can't have been here long. Most of it is in still good condition. How did it get out there? There's no evidence of injury. Function, perhaps? What do you think? I don't know. No, you're right. I think she left it on purpose. Abandoned it. Did she intend us to find it? Minae, what you get yourself into here? I equipped our suit, but the seals have started decaying. What's this? Minae has rigged some kind of custom propulsion system, probably to deal with the currents. I can use this. The power source. It won't run off the suit system. Seems like it used to be some kind of microbial fuel cell. We just need to recreate it. We can use the microbial colony we sampled in the Western Reef. Okay, let's get this back to the base so I can take a better look. Minae, you don't know how I've done something stupid. I'm gonna come all the way out here to bury you. Let's go. Call for a drum pickup. Damn, okay. Transitioning, please wait! Minae's suit. Open to the ocean. Empty. What has she done? I'm trying hard to reconcile the Minae I once knew with the evidence in front of me. When I met her on Kepler 62 F2. Oh, hello? Look, this is important. There's no way I can build that microbial fuel cell without any less than power. Power? What the fuck? So we're going to need to go back into the forest and get more. Sorry. Let's hold on to them this time. Okay. When I met her on Kepler 62F, she was intense and quiet, calculated, intelligent. She wasn't someone to take unnecessary risks, to leap into the unknown. First, I found her impossibly intimidating. My experience working as a biologist far outstripped my own. Michael brought me to the site as consultant to examine her discoveries. I feel like the one under examination. The base was much like this one. Smaller, older model, sunk in a subglacial ocean. Someone might think a relationship was inevitable, given those intimate conditions. But it wasn't the base that brought me to her. It was the intensity. For the few years since I have tried not to dwell on what happened on Killer 6 UF, being there, living where she has lived, feeling her scattered steps, possible not to remember. Damn, we got Yuri, going on. Alright, like a stall canopy made of twisted elements. Purple extracted from the pillars on the east reef. Restock taxonomy entry updated. Ooh, very cool. Input pour, output pour. Very cool. Or blooms. She's in the lab right now. She's looking at the taxonomy. Okay, so where do we get the bacteria? Here, I think. Transitioning. Wait. I gotta go piss. BRB. I am back. No! God damn it! Silver! God damn it, Silver! I just pissed! Silver! You naughty fucking dog! I'm spraying you with water! Psst, psst, psst. We need a drawing of your persona being fucking sprayed with water by my own Sona. Are those fungal samples? Don't think so. Yeah, that looks like the stuff I need. I'm gonna get more little sacks. We should have enough, I think. Hey, you ready to get back to work? Great, because I've had a very productive few hours. I've been working on that propulsion system. I used this 4 microbial sample to grow a new colony in the lab. Then transfer it into a secure container capsule, nice and snug. I'll know what I could from Minaya's notes on building a microbial fuel cell. It's all the way into the suit, the MFC fed directly from our reserve oxygen supply. Now I just need to take the suit out for a dive and test it. Going to take plenty of oxygen to fuel the colony, so bring any samples that will help us out. But make sure not to take any we haven't put through analysis on the lab level first. I don't want to burn through hours of research material just to get a power boost. This propulsion system will let us pass through strong currents and move on more quickly. We should be able to cut across a rift over the way station, and then we'll see what the bloom finally is. Ready when you are. Okay, we need to go there now. Man, look at this! Map is gonna get so big. Up north now. Sure, for a couple hours already. I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit more. Once you found a propulsion system, Let's try it out. But remember, it uses oxygen, so be careful. Okay. When you've got the hang of it, let's try to cross the Northern Rift. So I am confusion. Okay. Something on your side, a huge green cloud. Coming up from the shelf. Must be the bloom. Damn, it sure looks like a bloom, alright? What didn't say it's still anoxic. So its rebreather can function. Oh fuck. We'll have to run on reserve oxygen while we are inside this place. Ugh, scary. These pale, delicate fans are almost bone white against the clouded green of the bloom. These fans seem to be reoxygenating the water. I'll start logging notes. They should be useful. Life still hanging on inside this toxic bloom. Creating safe zones in order to thrive. Perhaps these creatures can help us learn how to exist in the toxic conditions. Let's take some samples and see what effects they have on the bloom when we deploy them. Question is shivers. Find shivers. We're using a flurry of green growths to have across some of our spines. Bivalve creature. This bronze shell sits half buried in the sand. What creature lives inside and how it turns out. There's some kind of shell creature hiding in the silt over there. Need to figure out how to tempt it out of its burrow. Perhaps a sample for away in the bloom, something that reacts with the microbial growth itself. My oxygen is going off. The bloom is vast. What could cause and stay in the process on such a scale? The oxygen gone, the microbes here must be metabolizing some other substance or persist. There we go. Bivalve creature. Creature buried themselves to hide from the okay. Yeah. There we go, complete. Bloom fan. Many these Bloom fams. When we finally get out of this place, I'll update the base taxonomy logs. And like fins which can fall down, a simple set of vegetable eyes enable the creature to conceal itself within its shell. Okay, you know what? Let's hold the draw and not. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, faster, 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 faster. Like this. Oh my god. I use that. Fuck. Can I call the drone at least? Yeah, I can. At least I can do that. Fuck. It's got risky. Bloom fan. Oh, it's an animal. Okay. Branch morph. It's like a coral or something. Go to the toxic microbes of the bloom. Ugh. Sensitive to currents, adjusting their angle for the catch from the microbial growth. Applies the bloom's microbes into massively increasing their oxygen production to the point that the cells themselves are torn apart by the oxygen that bubbles out of them. Huh. Fizzing when in close proximity. You know what? We're going to be ending the stream here. I'm liking this so far. Very interesting, honestly. So, I'm gonna leave then. All right. Thank you for watching. I stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday after 9 p.m. Central Europe time, and sometimes on Fridays at 8 p.m. Central Europe time. And tomorrow, we will be tackling another game called Felvidek. And I'm gonna see now there's someone I can raid. I think Bob is streaming. Yep. Okay, Bob is playing Nubby's Number Factory, and I'm gonna raid him now. Alright. Time to raid my friend, Bob. Alright, bye!